and welcome to another Friday reading vlog from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. We have not taken these brushed cotton sheets, well we have because we've washed them, but these brushed cotton sheets are so warm and cosy. The 2 times that we've washed them, since we've started putting them on, we've taken them off in the morning, washed them, put them on the heated air and had them back on by bedtime. So yeah, we're really making the most of these because they're just so cozy, especially when it's this cold and wet and windy and awful outside. Storm Eowyn is here. It's a storm that's hit the UK. We're in the southeast and it hasn't hit us as bad as the other places, but it is grim out there. It is raining, it is windy. Woke up this morning with wind and rain like pounding on our window. So yeah, no walk this weekend because it's going to happen all weekend. So yeah, so no walk, and I do mean that because I think last weekend I was like, we're not going to do a walk. No, the weekend before last I was like, we're not going to do a walk, and then we ended up doing one on Saturday. But no, this weather is not conducive to walking. And even if it wasn't doing this, it's been raining a lot recently anyway, so the ground will be very wet. So no walking this weekend. We're going to choir today. We're going to Friday choir because we didn't make it on Wednesday because David was at work and didn't get back till late. So we're going to Friday choir. We're also going to TK Maxx to buy David's sister a birthday present. And we're going to go to Hobbycraft to get David some more thread. I also need some more thread. And I might have a little look at the crochet stuff in there. But yeah, I'm starting in bed, as per always. And David's just made me a cup of tea. And I'm going to do a bit of reading. I've got 3 books on the go at the moment. I'll tell you more about the other 2 in a minute, but I'm going to read Private Rites by Julia Armfield. This is, excuse me, this is the Patreon book club book. And I don't normally go on about the Patreon book club books during this vlog because it's sort of Patreon book club content. But what I will say is that I'm on page 107 and I need to have this finished by Sunday night. And it is 325 pages long. So I've got another 200 pages to go. So I'm going to have a little read of this now whilst my tea arrives. And then I think I'll wash my hair and get a bit more ready, and I'll speak to you in the lounge with... That's just definitely clearing up after our breakfast, adorbs. I'll speak to you in the lounge about the usual stuff. So wet and windy. I feel like I'm dressed like a mime, David. I've got like my hair slicked back for full miming and then a black jumper. Do you think I'm dressed like a mime?
No.
I've got leopard print jeans on, so they're not very mimey, are they? I'm washed, I'm hair washed. I didn't have enough time to, I know I wouldn't have enough time to dry my hair. Isn't it just such a, trying to fit your life around drying your hair. Dry my hair and then style my hair, so I've just simply gone for the old slick back look. I quite enjoy the slick back look with a pair of chunky earrings. But I did have to re-pierce this ear, so that's nice. Well, I was going to say welcome.
What, just then?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No.
Oh my God.
But then I'm double hard, aren't I?
Well, no.
Are you going to go and get in the shower?
I ain't getting in the shower.
So, the plan for today is... we're about to leave, well, once David's had a shower, we're going to go to choir and stop at the library on the way. And then after choir, we are going to TK Maxx to get David's sister something for her birthday. And we're going to Hobbycraft. I feel like I've already said all this, but that's the plan. Then we're coming back here. It is Traitors final night tonight. And we've just asked my friend Emma if she'd like to come round and join us for dinner. I've got a feeling she's busy tonight because I think we were discussing maybe going to her at some point, and tonight didn't come up. So yeah, we'll see. But tonight's dinner, which serves 6, so whatever leftovers will be had probably on Sunday, is a Trapani-style rigatoni with a grilled chicory salad, rocket and parmesan salad. I don't really like rocket, so we'll have to rethink that. Yeah, and a limoncello kind of trifle. The reason I've gone for this is because my sister, it might have been my niece actually, got us some beautiful big rigatoni pastas as part of our Christmas present. So we know that that is there ready to go, I believe from Italy itself. So I'm just going to make a list of the things we need.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that pasta might go perfectly with pizzas on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, because we're having pizza tomorrow night. So let me just write down what we need. So 1 ciabatta loaf. and a heaped teaspoon of dried thyme, which I think we've got. 5 grams of dried rigatoni, we've got that. 5 grams, 500 grams. 40 grams of parmesan cheese, we've got that. 100 grams of whole blanched almonds. 2 cloves of garlic, got that. Chilies, we don't put that. 2 large bunches of fresh basil. 2 times baz. Anchovy fillets in oil. That's for saltiness. And 450 grams of cherry tomatoes, red and yellow if possible. I think we can maybe make that possible. Red and yellow. Then we need 2 red chicory. I've already had some chicory this time. 2 white chicory, not this time, as in I've already had a chicory meal. Balsamic vinegar, I've got that. Fresh rosemary. Got more garlic. Right, so what we're going to have instead of this rocket in a salad, because neither of us are keen on rocket. It's with rocket, parmesan and lemon. What do you think will go nice? What would go nice in a salad that isn't rocket, which is rocket, parmesan and lemon? Like lamb's lettuce or something like that?
You know, like cress?
What, you mean watercress, don't you? David gets really confused between cress and watercress. He just can't get his head around it.
I'll never get it right.
Right, okay, so we're going to go for query, lamb's lettuce or watercress or something. We just don't like rocket.
No.
And let me tell you get a lot of rocket when you're doing gusto as well, don't you?
And it's weird because it's quite peppery, isn't it? And we don't mind pepper.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just because it just tastes like it's fake.
One too many bits that have just sort of gone down my throat hole and I've had to...
It just tastes like it's plastic.
Right, we've got olive oil, extra virgin olive oil and sea salt and black pepper. And then the trifle...
Oh yeah, what's this trifle look like?
You can't see a picture.
There's no booze in it, is there?
It's got limoncello in it, but we won't put that in there.
No, because we don't do booze, do we?
No.
And I don't like boozy desserts, but I'm sure it'll be delicious though.
So 3
I love
times
a trifle
oranges.
Now. Is that sponge fingers?
Yeah. So we can't put limoncello in there, but what would we put in instead?
Lemon juice?
Not 75ml, that'd be too...
Ooh. Lemon squash?
No, that'd be too... Look, you go and get in the bloody shower, I'll think about this. Stop being naughty. 100 grams of sponge fingers. Oh, what do you need though? You need pizza flour.
Yeah, pizza flour, some yeast. And yeah, just toppings. Well, we can discuss that, or I can go and get toppings tomorrow.
Okay. Go. Be gone. 250 grams of mascarpone. We've already got icing sugar. We've got semi-skimmed milk. So I need 2 lemons. I've got vanilla paste. Raspberries. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Deb. Oh, you're wet. And 1 bar of good quality dark chocolate. So it's not as many, I mean it's still loads of ingredients, but it's not as many as usual. Dark choc. Lovely, right, okay, that's what we're going to have. I'm looking forward to it, very much in fact. But I do need to find out what I can put in instead of limoncello. Is there like lemon flavouring I can make up? I don't know. And then let's ask a bookish question. If you've not been here before, then I asked a bookish question from these lit chat cards at the beginning of each vid. And, oh, I can't have that one because that's a Christmas Carol and we're not doing Christmas Carol ones. And then you guys can answer in the comments and I will answer at the end of the video. This says, if it had been pigeon books instead of penguin books, would the company have been as successful? What would you name your publishing house? This is very not to do with reading, more to do with publishing. If it had been pigeon books instead of penguin books, would the company have been as successful? What would you name your publishing house? Here we go. Interesting. Not had a question like that before. We will be ending on a poem for every win today. As always, it will be spring soon. It will be spring soon. And then just to let you know what I'm reading, I mentioned earlier about Julia Armfield Private Rites that I need to get finished by Sunday. I'm also reading, I'm really enjoying, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall on my Kindle by Anne Bronte. I am 51% through it. It is Anne Bronte, isn't it? Anne Bronte. I'm really enjoying it. It's very page-turnery. It's reminded me a lot of my cousin Rachel, it was to start with, but now we're on to the middle section. Well, I guess it's the middle section, which is told in diary entries from a female character's point of view. So previously we were hearing about, we were hearing from somebody who was living in this village, and somebody had moved into Wildfell Hall, and he's sort of very interested in her, and we were hearing about his perspective. That light is lovely. And now we've moved on to that person who he's interested in. Her name is Helen, and diary entries of how she met her husband, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. It's very page, like I said, very page-turnery. And then the last thing to mention is that I'm listening to the audiobook of, and I'm not really getting on with it that much, which is a shame because I loved her first one. I'm listening to A Spell of Good Things by Ayobami Adebayo. I loved the first book that Ayobami Adebayo did, and I listened to it on audiobook again. I'm just trying to remember what it was called. Ayobami Adebayo. Stay With Me, which I loved, which was about a man bringing in a second wife in order to have children. But yeah, this one, A Spell of Good Things, we're following two separate characters, one of which working as a doctor in a hospital and is a female, and the other is a male at school, going to school, and his family can't afford to go to school, so he's getting beaten every time he goes to school. Yeah, there's just not, I just don't know, I'm just not loving it, which is a shame because I really thought I would. I've been looking forward because I'd had the book on my shelf for a long time, and I thought, no, I'm going to go to it via audiobook because I loved Stay With Me so much over audiobook, but not enjoyed it. But yeah, we will continue with all of those. Obviously, I want to have Private Rites finished by Sunday, but maybe I'll get Tenant of Wildfell Hall finished as well. Who knows? But yes, I think I'm going to go and get my library books together. I'll take you to Choir and to TK Maxx and to Hobbycraft. Come along and yeah, and to the supermarket to get the bits for dinner tonight. I'm looking forward to pasta for dinner. Looks like it. Pasta for dinner! 2, 3, 4.
Because you all sound amazing as well. So just so we're clear, it sounds great. So these O's we've just done into 3 staring, 1 reaching. One's I'll lead you a little bit. So here we go. Front. Do your best. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition.
Choir's done. I have got a banging headache. Do you have a lovely time at choir, David?
I had a really nice time at choir. One of my favourite, like, I always enjoy it, but it's definitely been quite challenging this year.
What songs are we singing?
Halo, and we're doing a mashup of Unwritten and You've Got the Love, and then we've got a new song which we didn't start today called Aretha. But I found them really challenging, and this is the first time where I've had a rehearsal with other tenors.
You like that, don't you?
And it is nice. Like, it's a real toss of the coin, because I do like being by the only tenant, because I feel like I have my own little private lesson, but it's quite hard to then have to pitch it when it's easier to have other people to pitch around. And it was really good today. I loved it.
Good. Now we are on the way to Hobbycraft and then TK Maxx, and we think we're going to go and do our shopping in Marks and Spencer. Yeah, that's what I think we're going to do. I only feel a little bit better having had that little cannoli. Maybe I just needed sugar, but good God, it was all across here. It was really, really painful. I felt like a right sulky girl because I was sat there just, when I wasn't singing, I was just staring at my phone just because I couldn't interact. I just had such a headache. But yes, we're on the way now. Let all these peeps cross over. And we'll see you in Hobbycraft. They got there.
It's just lovely little craft kit, £3.50. Look at all that craft. You pay £3.50 for the box.
Right, let's go and get you your threads, and then maybe I'll have a look at some crochet side of life. Where is he going? Where is he going? It's at the bottom right always. Don't you remember?
Oh yes, I do now. Yeah, well, because it was upstairs, wasn't it?
Oh, it hasn't been upstairs for ages, David.
Sorry, hard.
Oh, there's more wool down here. This might be where they've got wool in the gang stuff as well. That looks lovely. Very expensive though, but nice. Oh, maybe I can do that one day. Right, what's he got? He's getting his threads. What one did I need, David? 746.
746 for plop.
746 for plop. That can be mine. There we go. He's getting all of his. It's a shame they don't do any sort of like buy 4 get 1 free type vibes.
Oh, that's cheeky. That was in there.
I'll let you carry on with that.
Yeah, I'm going to be here a while.
Okay, let's have a look what we've got down here. Oh, they've extended. They've got lots of little bits as well. And more Ada. Is this the crochet type? No. Lots of kits. Very cute. These are nice ones, aren't they? Very intricate. Picked up one of these to have because it doesn't sort of fray, because it's like this really fluffy wool. I feel like maybe this will be helpful for me doing crochet. And I've also got these crochet needles because I've only got one at the moment, which is 4.5, and this is a whole range. It's a 5 for 6, so I'm going to get those too. They've got lots of lovely wools, like lots of lovely wools. And they've also got this really cute book called Crochet Cafe, which when I know how to read patterns and stuff, I'll have a lovely time making these guys, won't I? Looks hard though. Are you done, my love?
I've done.
Well done.
A basket full of thread.
Where's my thread?
It's that one there. That one on its own.
You ready to go?
Ready.
I'm in the market, David, for a herby scented candle. David's thinking about buying this hat. He's just trying it on for size at the moment.
I'm not taking it off in about 5 minutes.
What do you think? I want something herby. So,
well, I mean, I just like pine.
I know, but it won't be pine season all the time. Mindfulness, water lily and moss. That's nice. Oh, that is nice. It's quite bathroomy.
Extracts of nature.
Extracts of nature is nice, yeah.
I like that one.
I bought a cap. Do you think it suits me? I've always wanted a cap, and I really feel like, I don't know, it's such a like low level like fashion item. It's not a fashion item at all, but it feels like a really big move. But I tried it on in there, and David said I looked like I was a private investigator, but I love this little mushroom on it. And there was an option that David could have got it for me for Valentine's Day, but I said no, I'm going to treat myself. So here I am in my new cap, hopefully getting lots of wear out of it. And I guess if we're walking,
we can say hopefully finding lots of
what?
Lots of criminals.
Am I undercover detective? But yeah, I'll show you. We had a good spend up in there, didn't we? David got lots of presents. We got his sister 2 things, which are both lovely, and our friend Emma, you got her birthday present as well. So yeah, but now we're heading to Marks and Spencer's to do the food shop. And where's the food bag? Oh, on the back seat. So yeah, but we'll show you when we get home. Lots of stuff. I'll show you my stuff while David unpacks the food shop, and then I'll start cooking the dinner. Feels weird to be doing sort of hauly stuff because I don't often spend money on things. But these are birthday presents and a few bits that I thought I would show you. Starting with the last of my Sicilian lemon cannoli, which came in my advent calendar and is definitely stale. I cooked today because I knew we'd be hungry.
Is that the last one you're eating? No, that's right. I'll have to say yeah.
You can have your dinner.
And that's on camera.
What, you being nice about food?
Yeah. Logged.
Books I got from the library. All Fours by Miranda July, which a few people recommended to me. And I saw it being discussed on Between the Covers. It sounds mad, but I quite like it. It's about a woman who tells her family she's going on a work trip or something of this ilk, and then ends up going and being in a hotel room and spending loads of money on doing up her hotel room and making herself really comfortable there. Sounds wild, but yeah. And then I also got out The Last Murder at the End of the World by Stuart Turton. Now I read, do you remember all the hype around the 7 deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle? It might even have been called the 7.5 deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I remember reading that and thinking it was brilliant. I never got round to The Devil in the Dark Water, but I really enjoyed the 7 deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. When I saw this was in the library today in paperback, I was like, yes please, I will get that. So there we go. I think I'm going to film a library haul tomorrow actually, because I've got quite a lot of books out from the library at the moment. Yeah, I have. So that's that bag. The only thing left in that bag, is Julia Unfilled Private Rites, which I read nothing of while I was out today, but I mean, of course. And just the end of my water. There we go. That's that. Then we've got David's bag from TK Maxx, including presents he's bought his sister and our friend Emma. They won't be watching this, so what he bought his sister I really like. It's this mushroom lamp. This is stuff to protect it in the middle, but I think it's going to look really nice. And it's not, because it's sort of like plain, it's not too wild that it's, oh my god, why would you buy me a mushroom lamp? But also it's like a little bit kooky. Now when we asked David's sister what she wanted for her birthday, she said surprise me. So if you can't be surprised with a mushroom lamp, what else can you be surprised by? She just moved house as well, so she might want that in her bedroom or wherever. And then we've got this, which we got for my friend Emma, our friend Emma, which is lovely. It's a nice rainbowy double fleecy blanket. She loves a blanket, so I thought that's a nice present. So David's bought her that. I've got her nothing yet. And then David also got his sister a very nice candle, which is olive and lemon. We thought this would look nice in a kitchen. And it smells gorgeous. And then you can reuse this afterwards. So there we go. And then he bought us Pecksniff's Tranquil Clear Body and Mind candle. That does smell very nice. And then he bought himself a cap. We both bought caps today. This says Yellowstone National Park. And then the cards he got, he got his sister one that says happy birthday old bean. And then he got Emma one that says how to make the best salad ever. Get a salad bowl, replace lettuce with pizza. Yeah, pizza salad. And he was very excited about that. I think David, they are very successful presents, and I think both
Good.
Emma and your sister will enjoy them very much.
Well, thank you for your help.
That's okay. And David, as he was walking around TK Maxx, being really helpful, just going, I don't know, maybe I'll get her a voucher. And I'm like, a voucher for what? I don't know. I said, what would you be doing if I wasn't here? He's like, don't know. So lucky I was there, really.
Was.
That's David's. And then I got, David well knows about this, but I bought David's Valentine's Day present today. As you'll know, we're doing these walks for the, when we go away on a Friday, not today, not next Friday either. And my backpack that I've got is absolutely falling to bits. It's all ripped on the inside. And David hasn't really got a walking backpack. And we saw this in TK Maxx today. It's by Traitors, which are a good brand for walking. And the main thing we wanted was two, one either side, bottle holders. One for your bottle and one for your thermos. And then it also has this, so that if your thermos is higher than that, that will hold it in. It's really lightweight. It's got this, I guess this is where you keep like waterproofs or blankets and stuff. 3 packets. I just thought there was 2 different colour options, and David picked the oh David, it's called Albus, just like your favourite dog.
Are you talking to me, Mum?
Yeah, don't worry. So I've got him that for Valentine's Day.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said this is called Albus.
Oh, I would actually probably have not had that.
My mum and dad's dog's called Albus and we don't like him.
No offense, Albert.
Because he's very naughty and bucky and annoying. There we go. So that's what I bought David. I got Emma birthday card saying dance, it's your birthday. I got David Valentine's Day card with Daphne on the front that says love you. Look, that's a picture of Daphne. And then I bought 2 candles just because we've got literally 0 candles here. We've gone through all of our Christmas candles. We haven't got anything. And I was looking for ones that were like herby scented so that they could go sort of like spring. And then in summer I don't really burn candles. I was really absolutely taken in by this one, both because of the packaging and because it's got like gemstones in it. God. I mean, I did used to be very into gemstones when I was younger. I'm trying to peel this sticker off. This is North Muse Amour. It's electric peg fear with crystal and evil eye wax infused. It smells lovely. It smells very, very clean. And look, it's got 3 crystals in it. So as you burn it, I guess you can remove these crystals. I'm into it. And then I've also got Sage Healing, which is sage and sea salt. And that smells lovely. That smells the nicest of all 3, I think. And it looks beautiful. And I often do use these afterwards. So yeah. So that, oh. And then just the Hobbycraft stuff. I think I showed you, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I showed you in there. So yeah, those are just a few bits. And then David's just unpacking the shopping. We did ask my mum and dad if they, in the end, if they wanted to join us for dinner. And I rang my dad and said no, he wants fish and chips. But my mum said she was going to ring me back, so whether or not they're going to change their mind. But I'm going to start cooking at about 6, and then that means dinner will be about 7. Got the label of that one. Might light a candle, put some of the bits away, and then get settled for the night. The Traitors finals at 8:30, but I really do need to do some reading because I'm out for the majority of the day tomorrow. I suppose I could finish the book on Sunday, but yeah, I really need to get kicking with private rights. And I can't really read it in the bath because I've become quite weak in my 38th year, and I really struggle to hold up books in the bath. I always get like hand cramps from holding up books in the bath. Anyway, I think David's just made a cup of tea, unprompted, which is lovely. So I'm going to go and drink that, pop my bits about, and yeah, I'll see you when I'm about to cook. Labels off both. Mum and Dad will not be joining us for dinner, so it is just me and David, which is fine and lovely. So I'm now going to make, I've got everything out. I didn't tell you as I was getting things out because I mentioned them all when I was writing them down this morning. But I'm going to start the dinner now. It's 6:15. I'm looking forward to a big bowl of pasta, and then we can have leftovers with pizza tomorrow night. So I'm very, very excited about that. So I'm going to go and do that now, and I'm listening to A Spell of Good Things by Ayobami Adebayo, and I've just sped it up to 1.2, so I'm not enjoying it. Soz.
Thank you for money. Oh, we know.
are ready for dinner with Richard Osman's House of Games. Now, David and I like a big portion, but I don't think this would have fed 6.
Is this all the pasta?
No, there's still a little bit more out there. So we've got the pasta. This is a watercress salad that we replaced the watercress with rocket.
Replace the rocket with watercress.
We placed the rocket with watercress. This is a chicory salad that we didn't have any chicory, so we've replaced it with romaine lettuce. And then here is a bit of cremated ciabatta. There's also a
Did you
trifle.
Ciabatta?
Yeah, but that I haven't put that one out. There's also a trifle. I can't wait to eat the pasta. And the salads do look nice. Is it nice?
Oh my, oh, wow. What's on it?
Thyme and olive oil.
Oh, mate.
It's a very special day, isn't it, David?
It's a special day.
How does it feel?
Can you push the puff in?
Oh, I put it further away because then it would give us more space. Oh my god, this is special. We very, very rarely do duvet on the sofa.
Let's do it more.
Well, we used to do it. Do you remember we used to do it when we used to watch His Dark Materials on a Sunday?
Yeah.
And we always used to do that.
You did.
God, this does feel lovely, doesn't it?
This was really nice.
Do you want to show everybody your t-shirt? David's mum got him some big boy t-shirts, but we didn't realise quite how big this big boy t-shirt would be, and it's like a dress on him. Is it cosy though?
Yeah, it's quite cosy.
Right, we are now going to watch the Traitors. At some point during the Traitors, we'll stop and have a little bit of trifle, not on the duvet. Trifle and duvet doesn't mix.
Why not?
Because you will slop it down it.
I'm not a slopper.
You are a slopper.
I'm not a slopper.
You're a filthy slopper. We'll see you the other side of the Traitors to let you know. But just to let you know, I want Alexander to win.
Yeah, I'd like Alexander to win, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You think the Traitors are going to win?
No, I think the Faithful are going to win, but I don't think Alexander will be part of that Faithful group.
Spoilers, but yeah, we'll see you at the end. The trife! Made in my new trifle dish that my sister-in-law got me for Christmas. And about to be delivered in one of my little mini trifle dishes that my sister-in-law got me for Christmas. I need to make more trifle. Oh, these are so adorable. Oh, I've not got them out yet. Look how lovely they are. I'm going to have a lovely little trifle in there. I better serve it with a smaller spoon to make sure we're getting the gear. Oh no, I think I need a bigger spoon. Oh, it's lovely. I've had a toothache all this week as well, so that's probably not best for it. Oh, David, it's really nice. Don't want to spill any on the duvet. Oh god. I mean, let's try and make this a bit more. Yummy. Oh, yummy. Yummier than I thought it would be. So this was supposed to be a limoncello trifle, but I don't drink booze, and David doesn't like boozy desserts. So either way, it was never going to work for us. So I went online and it said that a good replacement for your limoncello is grapefruit juice. So these have got grapefruit juice in them. And we're about to go and experience the round table. No, not the round table, the end game. So we'll report back after. Oh God, I can't. Give David this one, it's a bit cleaner. In bed with cardigan on and plug-in hot water bottle, which Daphne's been sleeping on. Just going to update my story graph before I go to bed. It's 5 to 11. We've got to be up relatively early tomorrow because we're going to David's mum and dad for a birthday breakfast for David's sister. But I might stay up till 12 reading. I mean, I've certainly bloody got to, because I'm not even halfway through Private Rites. 142 pages, so I need to crack on with that a little bit more. I'm going to update the story graph first. The trifle was, the Traitors result was, I think, I'm not going to give any spoilers here, or am I? Yeah, I will. I'll call you back when I've spoken about the Traitors in case you haven't watched it. I mean, I think this video is going out literally 2 weeks after the Traitors is finished, so it'll be #irrelevant. But go now. I really wanted Alexander to win because I thought he was a real nice person and had worked quite hard and actually had good ideas. I couldn't believe that Leanne voted for Frankie. I just didn't see that coming at all. And then I was really surprised that Jake didn't say straight at all, or was like winding Leanne up a bit. But yeah, it wasn't my favourite series of Traitors, but I'm very intrigued by the whole gameplay and everything. And the US Traitors Series 3 is now on iPlayer with new episodes dropping every Friday, so I think David and I will probably get into that. But anyway, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. You coming up here, Dad? Coming up? Come on. She just plays so hard to get. Come on then. Come on. She's been drinking out of her water fountain and she always gets little droplets on her chin. On your chinny chin chin. Are you coming up? Are you? She does like to be spoken to like that. Are you a pretty baby? She really looks at me when I'm doing that. Are you a pretty baby? Are you coming up? Are you coming up? Coming up. What's that? Oh, she has come up. What's this? What's this? Do you come on the scheme? What is it? What is it? Oh, she's having a little clean. I'll show you her and then we'll go to bed. Hello, pretty girl. You look, my baby. What are you doing? You love a brushed cotton sheet, don't you? I know what she's probably doing. She's probably looking for the pad. Debbie, is it this you're looking for? Is it this? Yes, it is, although it's on 3 at the moment, so you can't have that. Put it down to 2. Look at my all of these clothes I've got to put away. How awful is that? Got to do that. Right. Say night night, Dappy. Say we'll see you in the morning. Should we say see you in the morning? No. Say see you in the morning. See you in the morning. Sunday pizza party. Sunday wet and windy pizza party. So we've skipped the whole of Saturday. It was a very nice day. But it was David's sister's birthday, so we went for brunch at David's parents' house, and then me, David and David's sister went to Matinees, which is our favourite farm shop, to buy toppings for pizza. Then we went to the cinema, watch Flight Risk, which was naff but fun, and Saturday Night, which is about the first ever episode of Saturday Night Live that I found terribly boring but David loved. And then we came home and had pizzas and watched Casualty, and now today is wet and windy Sunday. The weather yesterday was absolutely gorgeous, so we absolutely could have gone for a walk. We both felt a bit disappointed about that, actually, that we missed out on an opportunity to go for a walk. And David's sister could have come as well. But yeah, next time there's a Friday reading vlog, we'll do a walk. But yeah, I'm just about to eat this delicious pizza. I've done some with balsamic vinegar and some with super green kraut on. I don't know how much pizza and kraut go together. And then this is just leftover pasta from Friday night. But I'm frantically, I say frantically, I mean it's only just gone 20 past 2, finishing Private Rites. I've got less than 50 pages. Let's roll these up. And then I'll eat this, read this, and then I think we'll wrap this up. Pizza looks so good. So good, pizza! People running. God, that pizza was so nice. So nice. Turns out kraut does go on pizza, as well as balsamic onions and smoked mozzarella. Mozzarella, not mozzarella. So, I'm going to wrap this up now. David has tasked me with picking 3 films from his watch list, which he's got on Letterboxd. I guess his name's Beardy David. How do I find you on Letterboxd, David? Got ya, Beardy David. And what do you want me to look at? What list do you want me to look at?
Oh, I don't know if you can see my watch list.
Well then, let's have your phone. I need to pick 3 films from the watch list.
Yeah, and then we need to check that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it is.
I've got to pick 3 films from David's watch list that he will then pick a film from, because his watch list is endless. And if we task him with that, he will be looking at trailers and not doing the job. So let's have a little look. So I want it to be something I've not seen before. I like historical fiction things, historical or like period pieces.
I don't know if you'll find any there on there.
No, well, or just a few bits. Let me have it. Oh, 20th Century Women's on there. I've wanted to watch that for a while. We used to have that on, we had that on DVD, 20th Century Women. Okay. We'll definitely go for 20th Century Women. Some of these aren't even out yet. Perfect Days I might go for as well, because that's on my list too. So that would work out well. The Outsiders, I remember having a lovely time studying that at school. And the last one is The Supremes at Earls All You Can Eat.
Okay, cool. I think that's coming out this year.
There we go, pick one of those. And in the meantime, I'll answer the question. The question was, if it had been pigeon books instead of penguin books, would the company have been as successful? What would you name your publishing house? Now, I believe that the publishing house, Penguin Books, would have been just as successful had it been called Pigeon Books. Pigeons have sort of like London connotations, don't they? Trafalgar Square and all that. And I just think the sort of branding behind a silhouette of a pigeon would maybe have been as successful as the branding behind the silhouette of a penguin. So yeah, I can't see it being that is a very strange question. We've never had a question like this before. That making much of a difference. What would I name my publishing house? Well, David called me Plop, so maybe I'd call it something like Plop Books. But I don't know how successful Plop would be. Plop has poo connotations, doesn't it? So yeah, but something to do with Plop. But very interested to hear your answer to that question. If it had been Pigeon Books instead of Penguin Books, would the company have been as successful? What would you name your publishing house? And then just to end with today's poem, which is the 26th of January. Let's find it. So we've either got Waltzing Matilda or Ballad of Totems. Okay. I think we did Waltzing Matilda last time. So I think we're going to go for Ballad of the Totems, which is a long one, guys, to settle in. But this is by Oodgeroo Noonuccal, which in brackets says Kath Walker. Today is Australian Day, the national holiday of Australia. It marks the 1788 arrival of the British ships on the island and the raising of the British flag. It is considered to be a controversial holiday by those who see it as a celebration of the European colonisation of native people and their land. Oodgeroo Noonuccal was an Aboriginal Australian poet and activist, and the first Aboriginal to publish a book of poetry. So that is who this poem is from. Let us listen. My father was a Noonuccal man and kept old tribal way. His totem was the carpet snake, whom none must ever slay. But mother was of Pee-wee clan, and loudly she expressed the daring view that carpet snakes were nothing but a pest. Now one lived inside with us in full immunity, for no one dared to interfere with father's stern decree. A mighty fellow 10 feet long, and as we lay in bed, we kids could watch him round a beam not far above our head. Only the dog was scared of him, we'd hear its whines and growls, but mother fiercely hated him because he took her fowls. You should have heard her diatribes that flowed in angry torrents, with words you'd never see in print, except in D.H. Lawrence. "I kill that robber," she would scream, fierce as a spotted cat. "You see that bulge inside of him? My speckly hen made that." But father's loud and strict command made even mother quake. I think he'd sooner kill a man than kill a carpet snake. That reptile was a greedy guts, and as each bulge digested, he'd come down on the hunt at night as appetite suggested. We heard his stealthy slithering sound across the earthen floor, while the dog gave a startled yelp and bolted out the door. Then over in the chicken yard, hysterical fowls gave tongue, loud frantic squawks accompanied by the barking of the mung. Until at last the racket passed, and then to solve the riddle, next morning he was back up there with a new bulge in his middle. When father died, we railed and cried, our grief was deep and sore, and strange to say that from that sad day the snake was seen no more. The wise old men explained to us it was his tribal brother, and that is why it done a guy, but some looked hard at mother. She seemed to have a secret smile, her eyes were smug and wary, she looked about as innocent as the cat that ate the pink canary. We never knew, but anyhow, to end this tragic rhyme, I think we had snake for tea one day about that time. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me for another Friday reading vlog, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.